right, next up is Ian Owens. And because he's like requested sound so much, I'm going to test it before he starts. Otherwise, I have to rap, he said.
Yeah. He's supposed to dance, so that works out well.
Also, I have to speak really fast throughout all the slides, so just try and keep up. For those of you from Birmingham Southern, it's a little more difficult, I understand. But Hands, Birmingham Southern, creds, current, one. So I'm just offending one guy, that's a lot easier. Here's just two. So a little bit about fairy tale farce. My name is I.D. Owens. Some of you may know me as the white X and the blue square on Twitter. If not, pull out your phones and you can go ahead and hit that up right now. I'm going to take a little artistic license, as it were, to talk not only about fairy tales, but nursery rhymes as well. You see, this is what we expect, right? We expect the fairy tale ending. The knight in shining armor to come rushing in, the beautiful saved princess to be there in her arms. But more often than not, what we actually get is more like this. And that's fine, they look strangely happy, and that's okay. But I want to take a look at some of the culprits from our childhood that maybe have gotten us where we are today. So Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down, broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Up Jack got, and home did trot as fast as he could caper to old Dame Dob, who patched his knob with vinegar and brown paper. What are we teaching our children here? What's the moral, right?
Don't climb hills.
More importantly, who the hell is Dame Dob? And why, oh why, is she touching little Jack's knob? This is one that I've not quite figured out yet. So here's one that we all know. We don't remember learning it. We don't remember anybody teaching it to us, but we can all recite it. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. I'm convinced the only good thing to come out of this particular verse in the past couple of years is London, right? How come every time you come around my London Bridge, when I go down, London, London, London. When I go down. Rockabye, baby, on the treetops. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall, and down will come baby cradle and all. Bough, for those of you who did go to Birmingham Southern, simply a limb. I'm not a parent, I'm not even a child psychologist, but I do know that hanging babies from tall places is probably not a good idea. Case in point, and we wonder why we have so many kids these days on behavioral modification medicines. Here's a good reason why. This is a great one. What's wrong with this? It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. He went to bed, bumped his head, and couldn't get up in the morning. Nice old man. Clearly, this is a song about a hangover. Can we all agree on that? Show of hands. Clearly, I think this is just talking about getting shit-faced. There wasn't a woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread, then whipped them all soundly and put them to bed. 1, 2, 3, I count 11 children living in this shoe. Do you think the next guy that rolls up is like, hey, old woman? I'm out. Not paying child support for those kids. All right, so here's one you jump rope to. Cinderella, dressed in yellow, went upstairs to kiss a fella, made a mistake and kissed a snake. How many doctors will it take? I've been to a lot of parties, admittedly some that even involved alcohol. I've never seen a drunk girl so drunk that she would actually kiss a snake. Then again, I never went to a Birmingham Southern party, so... in closing, I borrowed this little bit from a buddy of mine named Ricky Gervais. Humpty Dumpty, we all know this. So picture this, Humpty falls, and the messenger's nearby, and the messenger runs in and he says, oh, King, bad news. Humpty, he fell off a wall. Humpty Dumpty? Yes, Humpty Dumpty. What other? Yes, Humpty Dumpty. It's in all the king's horses and all the king's men. Messenger. Really? Yeah, send them all. Nobody here left to protect the realm, send them all. So off they go. And they roll up and they get to the wall. And they're looking for Humpty and they say, Humpty, Humpty, where? And Bob's like, hey Sam, check your up.
Oh.
Because right, if you have to create the perfect egg crusher, what is it? It's a hoof. Right? And we don't know. Maybe Humpty was a hard-boiled egg and he was fine. He just cracked his knob. And Dame died from the beginning of the story. Could have patched it for him, but not now. All right, so if your first name begins with A through G, you're group A, H through P, you're group 2, and Q through Z, you're in group 3. Sing it with me in rounds, row, row, row your boat. 1, 2, ready, go. Row, row, row your boat. Row, row, row your boat. Merrily, merrily, row your boat. Gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. We're the adults. We have the power to eradicate that song forever. All right, the choice is yours. Thanks.